15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. It's a time to honor the culture and traditions of the Hispanic Latino culture. To celebrate, our state's Department of Minority Affairs launched a social media campaign. Every day on Facebook, they're sharing parts of cultures and traditions in Hispanic culture that normally aren't seen or talked about very much. Topics include food, music, historical figures, and yearly festivities from all Latin American countries.
We are placing a special emphasis on Afro-Latinos and indigenous communities for our Hispanic Latino community. And we're doing this because we believe it's important to represent everybody. We often notice that some of our areas or some of our people are not represented.
In the campaign, the Commission is aiming to educate everyone, including the Hispanic community. For example, we may always hear about the same pieces of history from the Mexican culture this month. So the Commission wants to take things a step further by sharing other parts of the culture and history, like, another example, how Mexican President Benito Juarez is the only president with an indigenous background. If covering the country of Paraguay, they're sharing music from indigenous people of Paraguay. If they're speaking about a famous Puerto Rican, they say, why not feature an Afro-Latino? The purpose of a deeper education, says the Commission, will make a difference.
Education is very, very important because it helps us to get rid of ignorance. And ignorance is what sometimes fuels some stereotypes and some stigmas and some discrimination. The more we show to our friends, our community, and our city and our state, the cultural and traditions that we're coming from, the more we're going to get to understanding that, we're all more alike than different.
At the end of October, the first ever Latinx Student Summit will be held, bringing together all Latino students in the state at a USC Upstate's South Carolina Centro Latino. If you're interested in attending an event for Hispanic Heritage Month, there's a statewide calendar on the Commission's website, cma.sc.gov. As we just mentioned, Hispanic Heritage Month is also an opportunity to help educate. For example, when to use Latino versus Latina and the meaning of Latinx. Latino is a version of Latin American origin or descent. The Spanish language is gendered. This means almost all words are male or female. For example, Latino is male, Latina, female. But the male term Latino is used as the universal term for everyone when you're talking about men and women. Latinx is used as a gender-neutral or non-binary alternative to Latino or Latina. According to a poll by the Pew Research Center, about 65% of Latinos don't believe that Latinx should be used. Meanwhile, 33% support using the term.